Good morning, guys. On this episode, I'm installing an auto glider for my Hydra Sport. Alright, it gets a little rough out there on the sea. It's hard to, to adjust. I want something automatic. Alright, this is like a $1,800 system, guys. I got it for like $250 out of Facebook. Some guy from Alabama. Awesome, nice guy. He's a military service. Thanks for his service. I told him, well, he wanted 300, so I offered him a little bit lower. And if he decided to go or not, I told him, and thank you for his service, in the military. Because I have three nephews that's in the military who is serving there, so, protect this country and the speech right for everybody. But some people just take advantage of it. Anyway, it's pretty simple, guys. This one goes into the, I would say, the gyroscope, basically. And then we have this one. You have can 1 and can 2 that goes to the Nemo 2000. Just connecting. Can 1 is usually go to your controller, which is this part right here. Alright. I decide. It's pretty simple. You have positive, negative ground here. Your power supply. Then you have a ignition switch. Basic ignition switch is send 12 volt into the system to turn everything on. And then you have 2 that goes to the trim tab. One for each one. This side, Alright, I decided to put this system right beneath here, guys. So it's pretty easy and access to it. Here, I can put it right here. It goes right here, but I'm probably gonna put it right here. It's further closer to the map charter on the Nemo 2000 system. So I'm just gonna put it right here, guys. See how it goes. Alright, I'm gonna put everything down, put some screw on, and run the wire through that where the foam is. Okay, guys, so we got through right there. Next step. Alright, we're gonna go take that panel out and pull every wire from there through here, so that'll be easy. Then we're gonna put everything into this connector to the Nemo 2000. Then we're gonna cut a 2-inch hose right here to put the control panel. Okay, guys, after we put the wires out there, and we're gonna pull right through this little pipe right here. That will go inside this cabinet right here. Okay, guys, we have 2 wires right here that's positive. Then you got a negative right there tapped in. We got a positive right here. And I'm going to tap into the ignition switch up there when the light, the key turns on. It'll power it up. Here we got the trim control pad, trim to the trim pad. One on each, but we got to figure out which side is which side. This one is not labeled, so I'm going to have to play a game with it. I guess cut one of them and then see which one goes up and goes down. Basically, I'm going to cut. First, I'm going to cut this one. I'm just going to cut one of the Y and go press the trim pad, which one goes up, which one goes down, and we find out, and we'll lay level, left, starboard, or port. Okay, guys, I got that out. But now we're going to have to cut a square, a circle, 2 inch. Okay, guys, we're going to put a hole 2 inch right here. I hope I don't hit nothing. The key is patient, guys. Just be patient. Don't try to force anything to go in there. Let's see how that fits. Look at the hit. Alright, let's see that, guys. Hopefully it fit like a charm. Oh, how about that, guys? Perfect. Look at that. Center as much as possible. Alright, let's put that knot in. We should be okay. Okay, guys, I have that in, but my next step is my wire is not long enough for the cam 2 to reach the control, so I'm gonna have to cut this and tap it in, basically. No other choice. That's the only other choice to do it. Alright, so I'm gonna pause the video while I cut this and connect all this together. Alright guys, I went ahead and extended the ignition wire, which is the purple wire. Since I don't have a purple wire, I went ahead and use yellow. Yellow is more common for ignition as well anyway. So I went ahead and use yellow, tap into my ignition switch. When I turn on the power to the engine, to start the engine with this button, it will turn on the trim pad as well. Alright guys, I went ahead and tap to the 12 gauge wire. I don't have too much wire, so I gotta do what I gotta do to save some money. Alright. Now the next test, everything's in, is connect, is to put this power onto that one, and then we have power. Let me get one more of these, baby. I like to use this connect, guys. This temporary, this is the best kind to use because you can also click real fast. And simple but very effective. It's a house wire connect basically. Bang. Now we take the bottom one right here and we put it in. Bang. And you hear that? Alright, let me see. I need another person to help me. We're going to turn the power on. Ignition's on. There you go. Everything should be communicated.
Baby,
Yo!
Get out later.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry. Alright, we're going to turn that ignition off for now. Because let's program this sucker. Let's do the manual too. I need to know which one is left, which one's right. Okay, we know everything's working now. The only thing to figure out is, they said you can actually set up wires on land on a trailer, but I think I prefer to do it in the water. So now everything's in, so we're gonna put everything back in nice and neat. Let me go check. Yeah, all the trim attached all the way back up. It should. Okay, looks like we're all the way up. Alright guys, it seems like we got everything nice and installed. As you can see, it's my temporary bolt-on battery. So, just to get a test, once I'm done, I put it in there. I foamed it a little bit, but we'll clean up later on as we test everything. Let me get some of these screws out of the way. Okay. Alright, as we're up here, guys, as you can see, the light is transferring back and forward, so it hasn't been programmed yet. Once I put the ignition switch on, you can hear all the everything come up, and then we check to see it's in on communication system network 2000 device list. As you can see, it's in here, automatic trim control. So in the same situation, that one is also on this one as well. Device, I'm sorry, go back. Device list, as you can see, is in here as well, right here. So that's it, guys, with this episode. We're done. We installed the, once I get a test on the water, then will be my last video. And after that, that's it. Then we'll do the solar panel later on. Alright, shut the everything down. Time to go home. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. If you like it, appreciate it. Hit that button. As you can see, my light right here installed. Look at that. Just tilt, go. You can move it anywhere you want. The carpet, you know. Alright, that's it, guys, for today.